Yes, good evening to everyone. This is Pushpashri, faculty of Bhat and Bhat Tutorials. So I'll be handling mathematics for Navodaya, Sainik as well as RMS school entrance exam. So well students, so in the last session we have completed the chapter. Okay, so that chapter that we have completed is, you all know which is that chapter we have completed. So we have completed Takshank. Uh, you are taking Takshank. I'll remove you from the session now. Okay, so let's start the session now. So in today's session, I'll be starting up with your new chapter, that is temperature. And this temperature is the chapter which is there for only RMS school entrance exam. And you people can just listen to this chapter. If you are having any doubts later, you can tell me. Temperature. Students, in one or the another way, you people have come across this word temperature. Temperature to measure the hotness or to measure the coldness, we usually make use of this temperature, isn't it? So temperature, you can see in your daily, in your cell phone, as soon as you on your data, what the thing comes, you have 25 degrees Celsius today, thunderstorm, so you can expect a rain around 2 p.m. So like that the message will be coming. So what is all these things we are gonna call it as? So all these things are called as temperature. Okay, say for example, you can just see the water. If you just have a micro oven, or if you just see the degrees in your fridges, refrigerators and all, so they'll tell water in, or if you're just skipping it on any of the electric stove, so water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, or they will tell 212 degree Fahrenheit. So this is what we are going to call it as a temperature. It's a very smallest chapter. You have only 5 questions in this chapter, that's all. Okay, so let's see to the theory part of this chapter first. Temperature. Temperature. You can just take down the theory along with me. Okay. So make a note of this. Temperature. Temperature meaning you can take down first. Meaning. Everybody must write this. Okay. Temperature is the measure of. Take down. Temperature. Temperature is the measure of hotness or coldness, hotness or coldness, coldness of a body, of a body. If you're not well, you'll go with a surgeon. What the surgeon will do first? He'll just check the temperature of your body, isn't it? Especially in this COVID time, wherever you go, if you go for a mall or if you go for your school in future days, that's in the next year. If you go for your school, what they'll do first? They'll check your temperature. So if your temperature is not up to the mark, they'll send you home, and you people will come to home happily, isn't it? So that's what we are going to call it as temperature. Temperature is nothing but to measure with the hotness or the coldness of the body. Not only the body, the other things too. We use this word temperature. And we all know that the length, you can just continue, length is measured in, length is measured in meters. We have already studied this in the last session. Meters or kilometers. Kilometers, comma. Mass is measured in, mass is measured, mass is measured in grams, in kilograms, in grams or kilograms, kilograms. But, comma, the temperature, the temperature, the temperature is measured in, is measured, temperature is measured in degree, degree Celsius, Celsius. So degree Celsius can also be written it as 0. See, this is what we are going to call it as degree. Okay, so that is what we are going to call it as degree Celsius, or we can also tell, or degree Arush, degree Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit. So which can also be written it as degree F. Okay, so here we use the instrument thermometer. So which is the instrument that we are going to use? We use the instrument thermometer to measure the body of the temperature. So usually doctors use this degree Fahrenheit thermometers, or the scientist will use degree Celsius thermometer. Okay, so remember, scientists will always use degree Celsius thermometer, and the doctors will use degree Fahrenheit temperature, that is thermometer, to measure it. And you have one more thing, that is, what are the things that you have to remember? Before going on to that, you people can just copy down the meaning of temperature. So temperature is the measure to find, measure the hotness or the coldness of the body. So we all know that the length has been measured by the meter as well as with the kilometer. And when you wanted to measure the mass, you will convert it, you will just measure that in the gram or kilogram. But in the same way, when you wanted to measure the temperature, it will be measured in degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. Make a note. As soon as you copied, leave the message in the chat session. So you can start writing. Arush, what happened? Why you are making a control over the screen? So this chapter is there only for RMS. If you are opted for any other, that is for Sainik or Navodaya, still you can just take down, but it's not there in the examination point of view. Okay. Takshank, you have raised the hand. Even Rohit, you have raised the hand. If you people cannot able to chat, rejoin for the session once. I don't know which book you're opting, Pranav, but still, on the examination point of view, this chapter is not there. But still, I'm telling you to go through it. Okay. Samarth and Ankit, you have raised the hand. If you can't chat, rejoin for the session and leave the message in the chat session. Okay. Is it completed? Shall I go with the next part? Shall I go with the next part? Be quick. Samarth, if you can't chat, rejoin the session. Done. Anybody is writing still? Who is this iPhone 12 Max Pro? Please rename in yourself. iPhone 12, rename yourself. Rohit, I cannot hear voice. It's too low. Rohit, sit in the place where you get the network. Yes, I have completed the measurement chapter, and I have done the problems too. Is it completed? When I think if you are there, if you were there on the Sunday session, you would have got to know regarding that. Be quick, everyone. Complete it soon. Is it completed? Anybody is writing still? Ma'am, now I'm not attending the session because I only took Sainik and RMS. No, 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 no. You can attend the session. Do not leave the session. Okay, hope you all completed this. Let me go with the next part. I have disabled your chat session now. Now you all can listen to the class. So all of you can listen to the next part of it. The next theory part only I'll be doing it. So some of the points that you have to remember. Let us remember those points. Remember. Okay. So we'll just see to the points now. So all of you just listen to it. So the next point under here, that is first point, water boils at water boils at 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degree Fahrenheit. This all just like examples that they are giving you. The second one, water freezes at 0 degree Celsius or 32 degree Fahrenheit. And the third one, normal temperature of an adult is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit or 37 degree Celsius. And conversion from Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to Celsius, how is that? I'll just let you know in the upcoming slides. You all can just copy down this and you can see here water is going to boil at 100 degree or 200 degree Fahrenheit. It's a constant one. And when I come to the freezing point, that's 0 degree Celsius to 32 degree Fahrenheit. And when I come to normal temperature of any of the adult, so we can measure in Fahrenheit in the same thing if you wanted to tell it in Celsius, even though you can tell by converting it. So how to convert everything, you have some of the things, formulas we're gonna call upon. So I'll just let you know once I complete this. So now you all can start writing. As soon as you complete it, please leave the message in the chat session and be quick too. You can just know these concepts. Okay, the remaining concepts I'll be teaching you. Is it completed? Shall we go on for the further? No, then please be quick. Okay, yes, you have to study all the profits, or yeah, you have to study all the sums which is there in profit and loss, whatever the things I have taught. Apart from that, I have given some notes question too. You can refer to that. Nearly you will get 40 to 45 questions over there. It's enough for you. And still, if you want, you can Google it. You will get a plenty of questions. You can refer that too. Yes, there is a formulas in this chapter. You have some of the steps. So let's move on to that step now. So algebra, let us do that in the next session. Okay. So now I have disabled your chat session. All of you can listen to the next part, the important part of it. So all of you can listen that. So let me go with the next part now. Okay. So let's go with the next part, and the next part is the conversion part. That is conversion from Celsius to from Celsius from Celsius to Fahrenheit and vice versa, and vice versa. That means ulta. Okay, vice versa. So how to convert? Let's see that one by one. The first one, the first rule, temperature in degree Celsius, temperature temperature in degree Celsius can be converted converted into degree Fahrenheit by using by using by using following rule by using following rule. So there is one rule, by using that you can convert the degree to Fahrenheit. So what is that? We'll just have a look into the rule. So all of you just see to the board, I'll teach you the rule. So the rule is like this. So see to the rule now. Temperature in temperature in degree Celsius, which will be given in the question. Okay, so which will be given in the question. Just a minute. Yes, so which will be given in the question. Put a box for it because it will be already given in a question. Okay, so that you have to multiply that with 9. Multiply by 9. So when you multiply by 9, you will get that one answer, and whatever the answer that you are going to get, that answer has to be divided by 5. Okay, so as soon as you divide by 5, you will get one more answer, and that answer has to, for that answer you have to add 32. Do you all remember? I think so. I used to play one game with you. Remember, one number you have to add, you have to multiply, you have to divide. In the same way, this is whatever the temperature which is there in degree Celsius, you have to multiply that by the 9, and whatever the answer that you are going to get, you have to divide it by 5, and again you will get one more answer. For that answer you will be adding 32. So when you finish all this step, finally you will get the temperature. Okay, so finally what you're gonna get? You're gonna get the temperature in degree Fahrenheit. To get the temperature, to convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit, you have to follow these steps. So remember the first step, that is multiply by 5. The second one, you have to divide by 5. Third one, add by 32. These are the things that you have to remember. Okay, so copy down this part. As soon as you complete, just leave the message in the chat session and let me go with the next formula. I can tell this is the formula, but once you learn this, the problems are very easy. Okay, the easiest chapter once you learn. So please study the formula once you just copy down this. Yes, I'll just give the example once I complete this. Okay, I'll let you know how to convert degree to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to degree. Once I complete that, I'll give the example problems based on this. You want me to say the game formula? I'll tell you the game formula. Copy down this now. Completed. Okay, if you have completed, please read that once, understand. Okay, don't get confused with two formulas. You have two formulas here. Don't get confused. First one, you have to convert degree to Fahrenheit. In degree to Fahrenheit, multiply 9 and divide 5, divided by 5 and add 32. Okay, is it completed? Anybody is writing still? Shall I go with the next one? Purvit completed soon. Tanmay completed soon. Who's writing still? Only two people. Others have completed this. Satvik completed soon. Satvik. All of you be quick. Let us complete this chapter by today. Vice versa is nothing but, see, the first one we learned Celsius to Fahrenheit. The next one we'll be learning Fahrenheit to Celsius. It's like an opposite one after the other. Is it completed, everyone? Shall I go with the next part? Yes, it is ulta pulta. It's not puta, it's ulta palta. Yes, Samad, it's good. Okay, hope everybody has completed this. Now I'll go with the next part, and I have disabled your chat session now. You all can listen to the next part of it. So let me erase this now. Yes, let me go with the next one now. So all of you have a look into it. So that one, that is temperature in, see, look into the board, temperature in Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit, can be converted converted in Celsius, in Celsius, that is degree Celsius, by using the following rule. By using, make it this as a second one. By using the following rule. So look into the rule now. So all of you concentrate on the rule now. The rule is again temperature in degree Fahrenheit. Keep it that in the box because you have to find this. Okay, so this will be given in the question where you have to convert F to C. When you wanted to convert F to C, what you will do, the first step is that you will subtract by 32. Okay, so first you will subtract by 32. Whatever the answer that you are going to get, for that answer you will multiply it by 5. Okay, so you will multiply it by 5. And the next rule is that you have to divide. You have to divide it by 9. So once you do all the steps, you will get it. The answer, that is the temperature in degree Celsius. To convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius, you have to follow all the steps. Okay, first you have to subtract by 32, and then you have to multiply it by 5, and then you have to divide by 9, and finally you will get the answer, that is temperature in degree Celsius. But before, what we used to do when we wanted to convert degree Celsius to Fahrenheit, that is, first we was multiplying by 9 and then 5 and then 32. But here what happens, I'll tell you one trick. Look into the first part and look into the second part. You have 9, 5 and 32. But in the second step, 32, 5 and 9. Ulta it is becoming. Okay. So C2F 9, 5, 32 and F2C 32, 5, 9. Just ulta you will be writing. Okay. So now make a note of this also. As soon as you complete, leave the message in the chat session. Only 2 formulas you have. Complete it soon. As soon as you complete, leave the message in the chat session. Bharat Acharya, you have raised the hand. If you can't chat, just rejoin for the session. Shreyas Shetty, can you unmute?
What, ma'am?
Shreyas, do I'm audible to you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು?
ಹೌದು.
ಹೌದು.
ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಮ್ಮಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನೀನ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು? ಮಮ್ಮಿ ಬರೀತಾರ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್, ನೀನ್ ಬರೀತ್ಯಾ? ನೀನೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Then you have to talk, you have to be bold enough. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರನ್ನಾರು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ ಅವ್ರ ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಗೊತ್ತಾ? So you have to beat all these people. You have to talk. ಅವ್ರಿಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೀನು, ಸರಿನಾ? ಸಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನನ್ನ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಚಾಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಾನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. Fine, Shreyas, go to the class, okay? ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you can leave the message in the chat session. ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ chat session ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕು, I'll clear your doubt, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Ma'am, please, you can unmute for a moment, please. If I type, it will be the long. Okay, Samat, I'll be back to you, okay? At the end of the session, I'll clear your doubts. Okay, I think, hope you have all completed this. Anybody is writing? Shall we move on with the problems now? Yes, let's move on to the problems now. So now I have disabled your chat session, so all of you can listen to the class now. So let's go with the problems now one by one, so you all can listen to the problems. So only 2 formulas you have. Based on these 2 formulas only the question arises. Hardly, I think sometimes you will get the questions in this chapter, sometimes you won't, but hardly 1 or 2 questions you will get, okay? But remember, it's only for RMS part. Let's go with the first question now. The first question will tell you, convert 100 degrees Celsius into, I think you can only solve as soon as I give the question, degree Fahrenheit. This is your question, okay? So where you have to convert 100 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. When 100 degrees Celsius, when I convert that into Fahrenheit, what will be the answer you have to find? How to convert that? We had learned the formulas. The first formula, what was the first formula? First, I'll write the formula. Look into the formula first, okay? The formula was temperature in degree Celsius. When I wanted to do that, first what I have to do, have to multiply with a 9, and the next step I have to divide it by the 5, okay? And the next step I have to add it with the 32, and then I was getting the answer of Fahrenheit, isn't it? This is the formula, you all know that. So here I have temperature, that is 100 degrees Celsius. When I multiply that with a 900 into 9, it is 900. The second step, they are telling that you have to divide that by 5. So that is 900, whatever the answer you are going to get, divided by 5. So sorry, multiply with 9, you will get 900, and divide by 5. So when you are going to divide that by 5, 5 ones are 5 ones are 5, 5 eights are 40, 0, you will get 180. As soon as you get 180, you have to add 32 for 180, that is 180 plus 32, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, that is 1, 1 will be carried, 1 plus 1, 2. So what will be the answer? 212 degree Fahrenheit. So when I convert, therefore 100 degrees Celsius is equal to 212 degree Fahrenheit. Got this now? So you can go through the first point which I gave you in the theory. Water boils is 100 degrees Celsius. Whenever they give you 100 degrees Celsius, the Fahrenheit will be always 212 degree. Only if you have 100. So instead of doing all the steps, if you don't have the time in the exam, you can tick this option. Okay, this is the one of the hint I can give you for your examination. Okay, so 100 degrees Celsius, whenever they give, the Fahrenheit will be always, it will never change, that is 212. Okay, easiest one row. Just copy down soon. As soon as you copy, leave the message in the chat session and be quick. Be quick. Yes, leave the message in the chat session, Achyut, your doubt. Hint is nothing but you have the remember point I gave you in the theory part a few minutes before the conversion. I gave that is water boils at 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so 100 degrees Celsius whenever you got, so on that time you can just write 212 degree, blindly you can tick the answer. So boiling point, no someone, it's not. Later I'll be unmuting you people, later you people can talk. So is it completed now with everyone? Anybody is writing still? Okay, hope everybody has completed this. Now let me go with the second question. All of you have a look into your second question. Okay, so all of you have a look into your second question now. So now I have disabled your chat session. So let me go with the second question. So all of you have a look into your second question now. Okay, look into your second one. Convert 32 degree Fahrenheit into degree Celsius. So this is your question where you have to convert 32 degree Fahrenheit into the degree Celsius. Have to convert that. Before that you have the formula to convert the Fahrenheit. Only for two problems I'll be writing. Okay, so remaining you have to write temperature in degree Fahrenheit. To calculate that, first what we have to do, we have to subtract by 32. There we were adding at the last, but here we are subtracting with 32, and whatever the answer you are going to get, that has to be multiplied with a 5, and once you multiply you will get one more answer, and that answer has to be divided by the 9, and then you will get finally the temperature in in degree Celsius. Okay, so this was the step that you have to follow when you have to convert. So here they have given 32 degree Fahrenheit. So when I minus 32 degree Fahrenheit When I minus 32, the answer will be 0. And then if I multiply that with 5, 0 5 it is 0. And again 0, if I divide it by 9, it is always 0. So therefore 32 degree Fahrenheit will be equal to 0 degree Celsius. Okay, water freezes at this level, that is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Whenever you get the Fahrenheit as 32 degree, the boiling point, that is your Celsius, will be always 0 degree. You can see the, remember in that, the second point which I have given you regarding your note, isn't it? So now all of you can just make a note of this. As soon as you complete this, leave the message in the chat session, and now you people can chat with me, and be quick, complete it soon. Be quick. Today is your mother's birthday. Okay, wish your mom from my side too. Happy birthday. So Ranjit, leave your message in the chat session. Whatever the doubt you are having, I'll clear you. Yes, this is the last chapter for that. Is it completed by everyone? Anybody is writing still? Can I go with the next part? The third question. You have to leave the message in chat session. You can chat, because see, you're sending the messages, right? And at the end, I'll unmute you. On that time you can speak. Now in between the session I can't. Okay, so hope you all have completed this. Now I'll be disabling your chat session, and your chat session has been disabled, and now you all can listen for the next question. Please have a look into your next question now. We'll just go with the next question. That's your question number 3. So I can just do 5 questions here. Okay, so since it's the smallest chapter. Okay, so your third question, all of you have a look into your third question now. The third question, the question is like this: a human body does not have a human body a human body does not have temperature below 94 degree Fahrenheit, full stop. Convert, I'll just continue over here. Okay, convert it into degree Celsius. So what they're going to tell you in the question, listen to the question. They're talking about the human body temperature, that is 94 degree Fahrenheit. When I wanted to convert that into Celsius, how we have to convert? We have to first subtract by 32. So 94 minus 32, it is how much you are going to get? So 4 minus 2, it is 2. 9 minus 3, it is 6. So 62 is your answer. So what you're going to do it in the next step, 62 into 5, because you have to multiply that with 5. 5 2s are 10, 0 1 carry, 5 6 are 30 plus 1, it is 31. So now you have got 310, and you have to divide that. So that has to be divided by 9. So when you divide 9 divided by 310, 9 3s are 27, 1 sorry 2, 11, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. If it's minus, it's 4 0. And now 36, again 4 will come, put a point, put a 0, again 4 will come, and it's a recurring one. So wind up over here. So it will be 34.4 degree Celsius. That's all your answer is. Easiest question. Come on, copy down soon. As soon as you copied, leave the message in the chat session. Be quick. Be quick. There is no hint. The thing is, you have to learn how to multiply and how to divide it. Okay. Once you learn that, it will be easy. Is it completed? Anybody is writing still? Purvit complete soon. Bhuvan complete soon. You both are so late. Come on, be quick. All of your questions in this chapter is based on only these two formulas. Apart from this, you won't get anything. Okay. You can take down the formulas and you can do. Is it completed? So fine. Hope you all have completed this. Now I'll go with the next question. And I have disabled your chat session now. You all can have a look into the next question. That's your question number 4. Please, all of you have a look into your fourth question. Okay. So let me go with your fourth question. The fourth question, 95-degree Fahrenheit is equal to you have the options. So look into your options. So the options are like this. The option A, that is 30 degrees Celsius, option B 40 degrees Celsius, option D 35 degrees Celsius, and option D 48 degrees Celsius. So let's go with the solution now. Solution, when I wanted to convert 95 degree Fahrenheit to Celsius, that is 95 degree Fahrenheit, first I have to subtract 95 minus 32. So once I subtract 95 minus 32, I will get the answer as 63. Okay, so as soon as you get the answer 63, the next step is you have to multiply with the 5. That means the answer. So 63 into 5 if you do. So when I do 63 into 5, you will get the answer of 315, isn't it? So you will get the answer of 315. So then the next step, you have to divide it by 9. So when you are going to divide it by 9, that is 315 divided by 9, you will get 35. So therefore my answer is 35 degree Celsius. Option B is the correct answer. You can just see 315. So 9 3s are, it is 27. Here it will be 2. Here it will be 11. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. You will get 4 and 5. So 9 5s are, it is 45. Remainder will be 0. That's all. Easiest one. Complete it soon and leave the message in the chat session. Be quick. Last one more problem. Let us complete the session as well as the chapter 2. Come on, be quick. Bharat Acharya, it's completed. Very good, Bharat. Others, we can play the game X you gave us. Question will answer. Yeah, we will. But complete this soon. The last one more question I'll do. It's finished. Very good. So now I'll go with your next question. All of you have a look into your next question. Okay, so now I have disabled your chat session. The formula I have already given, the before only. So to convert the temperature into Celsius, you people can use that. So remember those formulas. Once you remember the formulas, it will be very easy. Okay, so let's go with the next question. So since it's a small chapter, only I'm solving 5 questions. Okay, so the last question. So here in the text also you have only 6 questions. Okay, but here I'm solving 5. So 90 degrees Celsius is equal to is equal to, so 90 degrees Celsius is equal to what you have to find. The options are 194 degree Fahrenheit, option B 200 degree Fahrenheit, option C 190 degree Fahrenheit, and option D 145 degree Fahrenheit. So these are your question. So look into your solution where you have to convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit. So first Celsius you have is 90 degrees Celsius. So when you wanted to convert 90 degrees Celsius, first what you have to do? So first you have to multiply that by the 9. That is 90 into 9. 90 into 9 will give you 810. So that is 9 zeros are 0, 9 nines are 81. The second step, you have to divide it by 5. That means 810 divided by 5. So when I divide that by 5, I will get the answer of 162. You can see 810 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 you will take down. 5, 6, it is 31. And you're going to take down this 0. And then 5, 2, it is 10. And the remainder is 0. And you have got 162. And now you will be adding 32 for your answer. That is 162 plus 32. 2 plus 2 it is 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 1. So what's the answer? It is 194. Therefore the answer is 194 degree Fahrenheit. Got this? So this is about your chapter of temperature. Complete it soon, and as soon as you complete, leave the message in the chat session. Ma'am, done. Very good. Pavan done, Bhuvan done, Pragna completed. Very good. Ram finished. Very good. Is it completed by everyone? Finished. Okay, hope you all copied this. It's a very easiest, as I said you, it's very easiest once you learn it. Okay, so with this, let me wind up the session now. So all of you understood today's session. Was it easy?